At least we knew who the enemy was. Today in 2017, there was an article released that the Midwest, Wisconsin is #1 for racial inequality. Minnesota is #2 for racial inequality. Illinois is #4 for racial inequality. South Dakota is #3. We have the top 5 racial inequality states in the Midwest. We are living in the worst times because people don't even know you're a slave. People don't even know they're being oppressed. We have adapted to the sickness of the system. And our communities are the poorest communities in the country. And you know how much money they make off of poor? Billions. Billions. This whole block worth billions. Our neighborhoods are worth billions of dollars. Why? Because the poorer it is, the more money they make. Understand where we living at and stop talking and let's get active. This place should never be standing because if we were together, actions speak louder than words, this place would be boarded up. I'm gonna start my walk out from Chicago to Milwaukee. That's 100 miles. That's 100 miles. That's 100 miles for unity. That's 100 miles for us to start attending these schools. That's 100 miles for us to start supporting black-owned businesses. That's 100 miles to get the coons out of the politician, get the coons out of office. Stop voting for people that's not gonna pass legislation to build our communities. That's 100 miles for neighborhood development. That's not me. I'm not gonna go home and go to sleep after this. I might try to see what the fight looked like. Okay? All right? I'm just being honest. I'm gonna see who wins. There's a lot of jaw jacking. But today, what I encourage every one of you today, do me a favor. Do me one favor. Do me one favor before we get out of here. Make a promise. Make a promise to get somebody else to fight with you. Make a promise to get on social media and start looking for the missing people. Make a promise to use your social media sites to tell the truth. Now,